So, and just, thinking about my own life and stuff, I totally forgot that it was Black History Month this month. And it just kind of reminded me of the fact that we have these important names in history: Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, Malcolm X, countless other figures in the civil rights movement that, made headway to make change so that white and black people and Hispanic people and yellow and brown people of all races and ethnicities could coexist, and there didn't need to be specific facilities or drinking fountains for just one certain type of people. But it's also reminded me of the fact that there are names in history, especially when we're talking about the time of slavery, that we never knew, that, lost their lives because of the color of their skin, or they lost their lives because they were trying to fight for a cause. And it just reminds me that we may not know the names of every single person that contributed to the cause, the cause of civil rights, the cause of human rights, the cause of women's rights. And I want to think about those people, because we may not always know their names. We may not always know that they lost their lives just for existing. Like, there were so many people during slavery who were, because they were seen as less than human, their names were not recorded into history. We don't know about them passing away. They're nameless. And it's just a reminder to me that we still have a long way to go. Our country at the moment, it's a decent place to live. A lot of people, come here from different countries and they're able to build things for themselves. Refugees and immigrants, I'm a testament to that fact. My family immigrated here, and, we were able to come up and live a blessed life, and I'm so thankful for that, alhamdulillah. But then also, there are people who were unwillingly brought here, without, stolen from their homes, raped and murdered and abused and forced into a life of servitude that they didn't ask for. They were treated like less than human. And so in remembering this month and remembering the lives of the people that I might not know their names of, it just is a reminder to us all that our country has an ugly past, and whether or not we acknowledge it, it happened. And it's not just with the African American community, the African community, it's with other communities as well, the Asian community, the Native American community. Like, it's happened to so many people, and the fact that this month exists is almost like like America saying, like, oh, we did this to you, so let's just remember a whole bunch of people that fixed our country for a month. And so it's almost sad that we have to have this month, because to think about our histories, there's the ugly part of it, and then there's a beautiful part of it. So many African Americans and people of color have made so many great contributions to history, created so many wonderful inventions that we use daily that we probably don't even know that they created. And I also just want to think about, too, that there are people still trying to come into this country that are not allowed into this country because we fear that they are going to take our jobs, and that they are coming here to hurt us or to rape us or to cause terrorism, even though the majority of terrorism comes from people who are born and bred here. But regardless of that, there's so many blessings that we have to reflect on, myself included. And I just want to remember people that don't have a name, that may not have made a direct contribution to the fight and for the cause of civil rights and human rights, but they still died because they were a black or brown individual and they were not viewed as worthy of living. And I just want to end with this, that the Prophet ﷺ in his last speech said that no Arab is superior to someone who's a person of color, and no person of color is superior over an Arab. And we should remember that daily, fight our own biases and fight for the justice that, we all deserve.